but something drew me to come here. And you just got to go. You just got to go. And it's amazing when you finally make that decision. And the Philippines is so easy to come to. It's so easy.
See?
You don't need a visa. You just need a ticket, get an apartment, walk around. Everybody's so nice. I mean, everybody smiles. They could be the poorest person in the country and they're smiling.
Yes.
And, I feel safer here than I do back in my, even in my own hometown. And we're kind of a rural town. But it's life-changing, to finally take that step. And I had a lot of anxiety. So a trip to the Philippines is a big deal. And I understand it's a big deal for anybody that wants to come out here and change things up a little bit. Literally, if I can do it, and with my anxiety, you can do it. And you don't need to be rich.
Sure.
Just save a little money, get a ticket, come out for a couple of weeks, just hang out. Maybe you won't find a girl right away, but you know what? They will find you. Even if you're not looking for a relationship, life just is slower here. It's just slower here. You do have to have some patience. It can be, when you're coming from the U.S. and you get things done, in an hour here, an hour there, it takes some patience. You have to be a nice person. You just got to be a nice person. If you're kind of angry underneath, stay in America for a little bit longer, find your peace, and then come over. Watch some of these videos. Giselle's a perfect example of, just showing you how life is over here. That you can find somebody if you're looking for somebody. You got to use your common sense. If you got a gut feeling about something, trust it. But you can find an amazing woman over here.
I believe.
Amazing woman
I believe.
over here. Amazing.
So that's one of the reasons why you're here in the Philippines.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about it.
So I got divorced maybe a little over a year ago, but separated a year and a half, maybe close to 2 years, separated. And, with my anxiety, I had gone through a few things in my marriage and I didn't want to let go because I didn't want to be alone. I didn't want to be alone.
Yes.
And I know other people are in the same boat. Do I have any other options? I'm getting older. And I'm not saying I wasn't coming here looking for an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
I'm not sure anybody looking for a relationship is really, in our age group, is looking specifically for that. You just want someone that's warm, caring, you can talk to. You can see the appreciation in their eyes that you care about them and that you're honest with them. And they will give you the world. And it's amazing. So basically, after I got, literally about a day or so after I got separated, I thought, I want to go on a site and maybe find a friend. And literally, when I went on Christian Filipina, and which I'm sure down the road here a little bit, I will highly recommend. Because when I went on there, I was hesitant about paying the money to go on that site.
Yeah.
So I hesitated a little bit. They said, I'll give you a trial for a week or two. Take a look at it. I did that, and I really didn't do much. I didn't do much on the site. And then the owner called me. The actual owner of the company who lives in New Hampshire called me. And we talked for like an hour and a half, and it was an amazing talk. It was amazing. He said, you're not forced to do anything. Look around. He goes, I recommend you talk to several women, even if it's at the same time. Because they're all doing the same thing, looking for that right fit. Looking for the right fit. And so I said, you know what?